Most conversations are already over within the first 3 seconds. Once we're trying to talk and the other person raises their voice, that conversation's over, bro. The relationship between me and my partner, the mother of my kids, my wife, the relationship is a level of understanding. That's our relationship is. Very simple, level of understanding. This is the way you do things, this is the way I do things. We go find a common ground. We can't do it your way, we can't do it my way. This one works for the kids best, that one works for the kids best. This one is good now, that one is good later. It's communication. There's no formula to raising kids. My kids are not 19 yet, so I can't give you the answers of 19 years. I can only give you the answers of so far 3 years down the line. It's basically knowing, communicating with one another, letting one another know what you feel about what the person is saying, how the person is saying it, expressing yourself properly. These things help your children. They're the only things that help your children, because then both of you are together with your decisions. I might want my child to go to a private school, and my wife is like, well, she's too young to go to a private school. Why don't we just put her in a public school first and then she'll go private later? And when I look at her reasons, I'll be like, okay, well, her reasons make sense. So it's communication, it's understanding. I think that's what keeps people together, and they're on point, and the kids grow up loving both parents. Rather than the kid grows up thinking, well, my mom made all the decisions, my dad just nodded. Or my dad made all the decisions, my mom just nodded. So they never really had a discussion to fine-tune my future. No, it's never like that. It's better to fine-tune, and I think we're trying to do that the best we can. I think so far so good. And women always have their way, even though after everything I've said. The mother of your kids, you have to keep her sweet, lovely, happy, because those kids are her. Like, she carried them and all that, and they feel differently about kids. Like, men are less emotional than women. Like they're trying to make you more emotional. So you have to give them whatever is needed for them to be the mothers they know they can be. By you being the father that they want. You have to be supportive. You have to help them with the whole, okay, the kids need to bath. You help them with the bath. You help them with the time. You help them with the this. And that's where they see the value of you. And that's where they now start adding value to your kids, because they've got the time to give them their all, rather than, well, you didn't give me no time to do the kids, so how am I meant to do the kids? And then you start getting, so it's more of an understanding and communication and expressing. Like, no one is going to do for themselves what someone else can do. So I'm not going to let her do everything, because then I know she'll be upset. And then I know I'll get into a disagreement with her, so it's better for me to help her. And then it's not argument. And then the kids are also they're also organized, because there's no argument. Because once there's argument, there's disruption. So things are not organized. But once there's no argument, there's no disruption, and things are organized. So I think we work like that. You gotta keep the women cool. That's what women are, and the women are nice. They're cool. They're very fiery, and they're wicked when they want to be. So you gotta make sure that, you understand? You gotta make sure that they're cool, man. I love talking about things. You know, I got 4 sisters and a wife, you know, so I understand women can be one way or the other. It's whatever you're investing into them that they're gonna give you.